everyone. Now that school's back in session, I thought I'd make some chicken tendies and show you a few things your teachers aren't going to tell you.
Now, granted, I'm not the smartest person in the room, and I'm the only one in here, but I've done some tricky things to get by. Like, I got a scholarship based on my testing. And I'm not smart, I just memorized the answers. That's it. Authority doesn't want you wise and knowledgeable. They just want you to be good little citizens. Okay, lesson one.
If you have to travel with cash, take $5, put it in your pocket, and put the rest under the ugliest shoes you have. Trust me, no one's gonna want your swamp shoes.
Hey there, nasty shoes. Yummy, take those off. I want to look like I shot up a post office. Also, if you get robbed and you have to give up the $5, it's good acting experience.
No, my $5, no! $5, man! No!
Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, I'm standing on my rent money. Okay, secondly, always make copies of paperwork and never give up the original. I was in Atlantic City and I asked the hotel concierge for a bus schedule. So as I'm waiting hours for the bus, I look at the paperwork and it's from the 90s. Way old. So I go back up to the desk and I say, "Hey man, you gave me a way expired pass." He says, "What pass?" And I gave him the pass. I said, "This pass." Then he put the paperwork under the desk, looked at me in the eye and said, "What pass?" I just handed over the only evidence that this guy's a little no-neck tit turd.
I mean, I was in Atlantic City. What do I expect? The things to do there are go to a casino and get murdered.
Atlantic City, even the seagulls will rob you. Okay, last but not least, be wary of people who say you have to. Years ago, I was dating a guy who said, "Stop all this bartending and stand-up comedy and you get a real job in corporate America." Now, there's nothing wrong with office jobs, but I was getting yelled at constantly because I'm bad at what I was doing. And as I sat on my lunch break eating a Subway sandwich that tasted like bleach, I said, "I feel really bad." He said, "This is life. You have to." Thank God I was fired and broken up with in the same day. Sometimes your darkest hour is really your biggest blessing.
Two things have to happen. We gotta pay taxes and pilots gotta land the plane. Other than that, I ain't gotta do.
The tendies came out good. Very juicy meat and crunchy crust. Give a listen. Okay, maybe this advice was a little selfish and sneaky, but you've got one life, baby. Do what you gotta do to get ahead. Deep down, you know what's best for you. I cut this one in the shape of a heart, and it looks like I talked to birds or something. Okay, this was really good. I'll see you next week.